What's up, guys? Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading. Of course, hanging out with the bossy beeves. We're going to dive right into a collective message around the divine masculines and see what's coming up. Many of you may be attracted to the title already, okay? These could be things that you're already picking up on in your connection to your divine masculine. Let's see what it is they want to communicate. I've been getting this a lot too, just energetically with the regret energy. That's been coming up a lot in the readings. Guys, overall with the energy, I really do feel like a lot of your divine masculines feel disconnected from their own worlds, like the 3D world, okay? I feel like towers are happening, but these are inner towers, okay? They're realizations. Many of them may be experiencing lack of energy. They could be doubting the path that they've chosen. I feel like the divine feminine's energy, it doesn't go away, okay, as much as they may try to avoid it. And I've been getting that a lot too with many of the masculines. A lot of them tried very, very hard to suffocate this connection, push it away like it doesn't exist, okay? And for a lot of you who went through certain separations, especially separations that were very abrupt, and I am seeing for many of you, if it was abrupt, it really hurt this divine masculine more than you realize. And I feel like many of them who did try to reconcile, it was just like the last straw with the divine feminines. And I feel like they've not experienced that yet, where you've been the one to initiate the end of communication, wanting to close off this cycle and do something new. Almost like, it's like what I'm seeing in the divine masculine's eyes is that it's like breaking the contract, right? It's like for them, whoever they are, you were always supposed to be there. You were always supposed to stay the course. But I feel like this divine feminine energy, you became cold, you became detached. That's how they see you now. I feel like they were always expecting this union energy from you. But I feel like many of you, again, broke the contract somehow. Two of you are in this avoidance energy, but I feel like it's at the hands of the divine feminine. Okay, a lot of you may be in this place of just, again, maybe energetically breaking that contract. Like, I feel like, okay, I have the King of Cups here coming up. Many of the divine feminines, I feel like you have the right to create, or you're feeling like you have the right to create. It's like the world is your oyster. You're feeling really good in this Empress energy. Many of you are really balancing your light and dark energies, okay? Many of you are seeing what it's like to really go out there and get it in your darker divine feminine energy. And then you really know how to switch it up and nurture your family, nurture your loved ones. But many of you have built up this resilience when it comes to your boundaries, protecting your space, showing the world that you're capable of doing things all by yourself, really bringing in that duality into your world. But I feel like what's happening now too is you're softening up in a sense where you're really in the softer feminine energy and you're attracting King of Cups masculine energy into your life, divine feminine. Okay, and you have somebody in deep regret because they wanted to be the one at this throne. But I feel like part of this whole experience with you and this divine masculine is maybe the karma, right? The karma that they've attracted. I feel like nothing goes unnoticed by the universe. And for many of you in these twin flame journeys, I feel like part of this experience, especially for those of you who you might have followed the book, done things, just in accordance with the guidance that you were getting. Many of you felt shortchanged at times on this journey, but you never let it stop you or take away the belief from what it is you've been through. Like what I'm hearing is like for the divine feminines, for those of you who never let this intense love make you bitter towards love, you are having just beautiful, fast-paced King of Cups moving energy that's coming towards you. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've had your heart closed off because the experiences that you've been through with the divine masculine now having this grand awakening over the energy that they've been in when you came in. Okay, and I feel like it's all about choice. It is not about being a victim. It is not about shoulda, woulda, coulda. It is the facts of you came in, you presented your energy well, they fumbled it, and now you have real King of Cups energy coming through in your life, and they're going to have to watch it all unfold. They want to give you this union energy now. They want to give you this whole twin flame love, this whole thing that you came in maybe expecting or not. I shouldn't say expecting, I should say, because a lot of you really experienced this journey on the spiritual before you experienced it in the physical. And then when you experienced it in the physical, you were like, wait a second, like, this is nothing like the dreams I've been having, or the epiphanies, or some of the synchronicities and the energy that I feel when you're not around. It's like, who is this person that showed up in the physical, right? You felt shortchanged, in a sense, from the universe. And I feel like a lot of you are, you're not letting that make you bitter. You're saying, okay, I understand that maybe this was for growth. Maybe I was supposed to become more clear on my expectations and what it is I allow and what it is I don't allow. And now that you're becoming more clear, Divine Feminine, not only are you attracting King of Cups energy with just new suitors coming into your life, but I feel like you're also attracting a transformation within your own Divine Masculine to want to be this King of Cups for you. And they're not going to stop. Like, I feel like the devil energies are maybe surrounding them at this time. And I feel like, the devil energies is all about this card here. Okay. It's about doubting yourself. It's about feeling a sense of lack. It's about losing that inner fire that knows that you can create because you are connected to me. You're connected to Source. You're loved by Source. Okay. I also feel too temptation. Okay, also easy. Okay, you're not easy, Divine Feminine. That's what I'm getting. That's what you showed this Divine Masculine. That's why they fumbled the connection. You were too hard. You were too difficult. You were too challenging. You presented too many obstacles, but these obstacles were in the form of maturing, okay, getting out of temptation energy, a loss of control, being tempted by just the wildness of life, having no discipline, okay? You represent discipline, okay? And now that many of your Divine Masculines are maturing, or they're going through this journey of, meeting you at the time that they were the Fool, okay? Now that there's a sense of maturity about them, I feel like they're slowly looking around them, and the energy is unmatched. They don't want these feminine energies here. I can't really, I don't know if I can show the card, but I'm going to kind of put it at a distance here. A lot of you might be familiar with this deck, but, there's people partying in the background. They obviously appear unclothed. I feel like they're growing out of that, okay? A lot of your Divine Masculines, they don't want that. It's not satisfying. They're not in alignment with that. And I feel like it's because many of you stay true to yourself or what it is you want. You're honorable, in a sense, Divine Feminine. Okay, we have Justice sitting here at the top of the deck. You're getting your justice in the form of, I feel like everything that you expected on the spiritual, it's coming through in the physical with the King of Cups. But somebody's going to have to watch it all unfold. I feel like a lot of your Divine Masculines too could be getting ready to feel triggered over competition. They could have tried to put you in competition at one point, and now the energy is coming back to bite them. Let's get more on this justice for the Divine Feminine. What's coming towards you? What is this King of Cups bringing towards you? And the King of Cups too is like maturity when it comes to love. I feel like someone that they want you to know that you'll fully belong to them. There is no coming and going. And I feel too like for many of you who are drawn to this reading, or you're in this Divine Feminine collective, you really went into this as the type of being that really values one-on-one connection. And I feel like that really got tested this time, in this lifetime, with your counterpart. Okay, it really did get tested, but I feel like many of you saw it, okay? This may have a lot to do with past life relationship for some of you, but I feel like this time around you might have seen the cycle and you're choosing to break it by detaching or breaking this obsession or this codependency to this particular Divine Masculine in this lifetime. Okay, and many of you are opening up your eyes and saying, okay, I see it. You know, you're supposed to be my twin flame for a reason. It's supposed to seem like I'm not supposed to, you know, break away, or I'm supposed to deceive my boundaries. I'm supposed to feel, you know, maybe rooted to this experience, or to stay or endure. I feel like many of you are maybe breaking through that. The justice is coming through, where the tables are turning and you're creating a new cycle. You're moving past the divine masculine, okay? Somebody new is stirring your romantic feelings as well, okay? You never thought that you were going to feel romantic feelings for anybody else outside of this connection, and I feel like that is the justice. That's why I'm saying you came in and you presented yourself well, and somebody fumbled the connection, but that is just part of the divine masculine's experience, because I feel like part of the divine feminine's purpose is to draw the divine masculine closer to source. And by drawing them closer to source, it's by drawing them closer to themselves. And part of them fumbling this connection, or having a lot of this guilt and realizations, only you can do that, right? Many of them in this devil energy, they've been through many relationships, a lot of karmic stuff, where they will continue to repeat patterns. It's only when you come in and you choose not to engage in those patterns, your heart won't allow you, the universe won't allow you, the spirit guides that you have around you, for the purpose of this connection, won't allow you to engage in lower vibrational energies with your divine masculine. That's why many of you get bumped around like you're in a laundry cycle when there's karmics attached, right? Time and time again, the universe is like, do not interfere when there's karmics around. Your lesson is to detach. Your lesson is to become cold to this spiritual experience that you feel like you're having. Okay, so I do feel like, you know, that justice, again, it's coming through for those of you who genuinely deserve it, genuinely feel like you didn't know if this was ever going to happen for you. No, you definitely have a King of Cups here waiting to just somewhat soothe you, look over you, take care of your needs, make you feel desirable again, especially with these romantic feelings. I really do see that coming forward here for you, Divine Feminine. And you will feel this energy coming through from your Divine Masculines as well. It's inevitable, okay? But I feel like many of you have that clarity that, you want more. You're moving past this energy of repeating any types of cycles. You know, if they are to go through some kind of King of Cups energy, they're going to genuinely show that growth through action. Okay, moving out of any kind of night energy, coming towards you with any kind of games, making you guess. It's like, no, King energy is, they've acquired knowledge, they've acquired life experience, they've acquired maturity. They're not afraid to put their heart on the line because they can be accountable for their decisions and themselves. They can be accountable for their emotions. They can absorb their pride, for the sake of their highest good. And I feel like that's the kind of energy that many of you are calling forward. You're commanding it, okay? Calling in your soulmate, baby. Damn. I feel like this King of Cups is really going to rock your world. And many of you might be like, no, I don't want new love, my divine masculine. But I feel, oh, sorry, sweetheart. Didn't mean to do that whiny voice and startle you. My little jelly bean. I'm sorry. Okay, but anyways, guys, yeah. Okay, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And I feel like it's that King of Cups energy. You know why, guys? Because it's like the universe hears your heart, right? The universe knows what's right for you, right? Many of you might feel like you know what you want, but I feel like the universe knows what's in favor of your highest good, and it'll come to you, okay? So that's why you're being called to let go of control issues. For those of you that are hanging on or holding on to something, especially like the energy in this card here where he's cutting her hair, I feel like it represents that pull, that bond, right? But remember, you're also here on this earthly experience, and part of the duality, especially for the divine feminines, is to understand, what makes sense. It's like doing the math. Yes, this may be your counterpart, but are they showing up in the 3D the way that you want this romantic love? And if it's a no, then it's time to move forward and detach in a sense and really call in the physical what it is you desire. Don't want this experience and then stop yourself from having it by saying, well, I only want my divine masculine. Because if they're not coming through in the physical in the way that you want, then you're deceiving yourself by saying that you want them. You don't want them. Your heart is telling you that you don't want that, right? If they can't show up the way that you desire them to, do you really want them? I don't really think so, right? So what are you holding on to? Many of you are getting ready to let go of control issues, and I'm telling you guys, oh, soulmate coming up twice. Yeah, you guys are getting ready to feel what it's like to feel love again, to feel desired again. You're not being dragged by this twin flame experience, by this whole label, divine masculine. I feel like many of you in the divine feminine collective who really resonate with the experience, with the journey you've given, you've poured, get ready to be pleasantly surprised and know that, whoever this person is that you are, really just kind of freeing your energy of, they've been a very beautiful and important and imperative part of this experience and this growth. So be thankful, but also release so that you can invite in what's really meant for you. Okay, you got that soulmate card coming up twice, and let go of control issues in your romantic life. Okay, so I don't know who this was meant for, but I hope it finds you well. Okay, I love you guys. Take it easy, and me and the Bossy Beeves will catch you guys in the next one. Okay, all right, bye guys.